The Aaron Rodgers contract situation, you said you spent time with him in Tahoe. I'm sure that came up.
Oh, yeah, I wrote about it on Monday. I wrote about it at length. My feeling is that some quarterback, Dan, the problem is Aaron Rodgers is going to make an average of $21 million over the next 2 years. You got Matt Ryan at 30. You got Kirk Cousins at 28. So if you look at the way the quarterback contracts usually work, okay, so Aaron Rodgers will sign a new deal, average of $33 million a year for 6 years, and that's it. He rides off into the sunset, whatever. Well, 2 years after he signs that, he's going to be the 8th highest paid quarterback. And you say, oh, my God, there won't be 8 players making more than $33 million. It's monopoly money. It doesn't matter what the number is. People will spend to the cap. They're going to pay the quarterback 16, 17% of the cap, and they'll do that. Aaron Rodgers, when I talked to him about this, you could tell he was intrigued. And he just doesn't want to give anything away right now. But I believe Aaron Rodgers and his agent David Dunn want to be the first ones to basically say we want to tie annual salary increases to the salary cap, to the increase in the salary cap. And we'll see if that works. I know the owners definitely don't want to do that, obviously. Yeah. But the most interesting thing was, Dan, when I sat with Aaron Rodgers, he's a different Aaron Rodgers. And I'm not saying that I'm not close to Aaron Rodgers at all, okay? But he was different. I'll tell you what I mean. This is weird. He went to see the Dalai Lama in April, and he spent an hour and a half with the Dalai Lama. And all I can say is I walked out of there and somebody said, hey, how was Rodgers? And I said, this sounds weird. He was Zen. He really was.
Did the Dalai Lama know who Aaron Rodgers was?
I asked him that. He goes, no, I don't think so. But he brought him a football and a Packers cap. And the Dalai Lama put it on his Facebook page. How great is that? That was fantastic. But Rodgers was just so, he was just peaceful. And that's why, and look, he realizes, because my whole theory about Aaron Rodgers, he turns 35 this year. I said, my whole theory is you're not going to be like Brady. You're not going to be like Breeze. You don't want to play to your 45. And he acknowledged that to me. He said, I'd like to play till I'm 40, but play the way I'm playing now, to have the kind of athleticism, to be able to move around in the pocket the way I do now. I don't want to be a broken down guy at age 40. So I think if he could play that way up to age 40, that would give him 6 more seasons in the NFL. Then he'd walk into the sunset.
But isn't it interesting that we look at Tom Brady and say that's the best quarterback of all time? But the best quarterback is Aaron Rodgers, right?
Well, if you look at I think you just had a Donald Trump blackout moment in here. If you look at the way the system really works and not only stats, I think you would say, okay, Aaron Rodgers has the highest quarterback rating of all. I mean, he's got an 11-point higher quarterback rating than Joe Montana in history. He's like 6 points higher than Brady, and so, but then again, he doesn't have 8 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So, who knows who's the best quarterback of all time? There's different metrics.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.